Yo, what's going on, guys? My name is Mihan. I'm from Poland. I'm here with Chris, aka Rudy. He's from the UK, and today we're going to be reacting to Quebonafide featuring Reto, Half Dead, produced by Hightower. Let's go.
So we've heard both of these dons before.
We have both of the dons.
Quebonafide, I think we've heard a few times now.
Yeah. What's his name?
Jakub Grabowski.
Nice one. Reto.
And Reto, I think we've heard maybe once or twice. He was the Avi guy, or no, BMW?
Yeah, in BMW. We heard him a few times, I think.
I think so.
In the deserty one. What was it called?
Oh, yeah. What's that called? What was that called? I can't remember what it's called.
Shit.
I cannot remember.
That was a good one. I forgot the name.
It was like the Western one.
Yeah.
Billy Kid.
Billy Kid.
That's the one.
Billy the Kid.
That's the one. But yeah, so we've heard both these guys before. You guys have also requested this one as well. It's got a decent amount of upvotes.
Yeah. Decent amount of views.
It's also got 120 million views as well.
114.
118.
Is it?
Yeah, get fucked.
Right, well, anyway.
So we got the lyrics up on the other screen. Some genius lyrics with some explanations of some of the lyrics and stuff as well. So
yeah, let's just
go through them. But let's go. But this guy always looks scary, like every time I see him.
He's a weird Donny.
He's a weird Donny.
Mój dans ma grab, więc chodź do tańca, gdy krok to szansa i los nam gra. Mam duszę starca, nie umiem walca na palcach hand. Na palcach hand, na palcach hand.
Alright. What the fuck?
What do you mean, what the fuck?
So I just heard the start of a porno.
Porno?
Yeah, when he went, like, what's going on here?
I don't know what kind of pornos you watch, bro.
Well, you know, what's
men,
that for
with men moaning as well.
Don't know about it. Don't know what you're talking about. But anyway, there was a few things to. So let's just. So in the intro that we barely heard because it was very quiet. But he says, "Today you shout, I'll always be close to you," and that's a quote, I guess, from Ameno. And then he also says,
Ameno is like, I think that I'm not sure if that's amen in some language.
Oh, amen. Right. Okay. And today I sit on my own again. Amen.
I think I'm not 100% sure, but
he also says, I got some fucked up delusions. I see what you can't see. I make cross with my skinny fingers.
Yeah, it would make sense if it was amen.
Yeah. All right, fair play. And then in the chorus is my dance macabre. Start dancing then. If it gives you the chance. If it gives you chance and fate play for us, my soul is old. I can't dance waltz on my fingers half dead.
On fingers half dead.
On fingers half dead. On fingers half dead. So dance macabre means the dance of death in French, essentially. So and Quebonafide and Reto are singing that they're half dead, and it might mean that they've already died, but since they cannot dance, they won't finish the dance macabre. So that leaves them in an area between life and death. In purgatory, in limbo.
Nice explanation by Rudy.
Exactly. It definitely wasn't on the screen. I came up with that all myself. I'm just such an intellectual.
He didn't read it off Genius.
Yeah, definitely didn't. I'm the genius.
So intellectually.
So yeah, and also apparently Quebonafide has a tattoo of this on his fingers as well, relating to it. So look out for that in the video, I guess. Okay. But yeah, let's go.
Mam duszę starca, nie umiem walca na palcach hand. Na palcach hand, na palcach hand. Wkładam zblazowany moje hipervenom. Obok sztuka jak z reklamy Kinder Bueno. Wszyscy coś mi pieprzą o miłości w kółko, ale gdzie nie spojrzę wszędzie widzę przemoc. Znowu piszę w ten noc, trzeci dzień rodeo. Jeszcze wczoraj nagrywałem spięty demo. Teraz leży pieniądz jak pod Erytreą. Jestem epidemią z wizją dzieci emo. Co? Dzisiaj słyszysz, będę zawsze obok. Jutro znowu siedzisz sam ze sobą. Mam popierdolone z widy. Widzę to, czego nie widzisz. Składam chude palce w krzyżyk moje. Jestem ledwie żywy, słońce ledwie żywy. Z miasta, które nie ma żadnej perspektywy. Tylko przejść przez kryzys, tylko ściepę w leasing. Tylko dobra żona, choć brzydsza niż Weezy. Weź to skończ albo zabij mnie. strzelają do mnie jak do Harambe. Ile razy to bagno próbowało zabić mnie. Chwila przyjemności, potem skurwysynu, zaraz śmierć, ameno.
Sorry, man.
Mam duże serce, nie umiem walca na palcach hal. Na palcach hal. Na palcach hal.
Alright. Before
build up, man.
Before they go into it again, there wasn't going to be that way. It wasn't going to be a drop or anything.
Yeah.
But I can't believe they done Dorime. That's like some meme shit right there.
How is it?
I've heard that in a meme in meme format before. Dorime. It's like some
It
some
doesn't
religious
come
shit.
from a meme though. It comes.
Nah, of course it doesn't come from a meme, but I've heard it in a meme
Go
meme
on,
way.
mate.
But let's go into Quebonafite's verse. Quite a long one. It seems like he went quite in as well. I feel like at certain points. So he says, "Tired. I put on my hypervenoms," which means which relates back to
Hypervenoms were shoes that he used to.
yeah, and it says that he used to play football in them, and that it was just as important for him as music was. So yeah, and then I think it's something like he lost interest in his favorite sport due to something like depression. And some people state that as being or describe that as being sort of dead inside. So half dead again in the title could also say that he's mean that he's depressed in a way.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, again, it's just what the lyrics could mean and not what they actually mean. Next he says, "Next to me girlie looking like she's from Kinder Bueno ad." They all talk some shit about love, but wherever I look I only see violence. Quebonafide is again saying that he sees beautiful women by his side, but like with the football shoes, he can't see all the good things around him. Negative, depressing state. Maybe not as having a mental illness, but just as in a bad mood is taking all the meaning from the thing that is important to Quebonafide. So again, I think he's talking about, even though that good stuff is around him, he just can't really get into it because of the depressive state that he has in his mind, which is quite a deep lyric when you look into it a little bit more. I mean, it doesn't sound deep.
The song is called Half Dead.
Yeah, true. But yeah, so then up next it goes, "I'm writing at night again, third day rodeo. Seems like yesterday I sat stiff recording my demo. Now money's just laying around like below Eritrea.
Eritrea,
I
yeah.
think that's a country or something, isn't it? Or an area?
We can check. I'm curious.
Eritrea is it's a country in East Africa. Okay, cool. I'm an epidemic with the emo kid's point of view. What? Today you shout, I'll always be close to you. Amen. Today I set my own again. Amen. Amen.
Amen. I'll just say amen.
Yeah, but in English it's amen, isn't it? I got some fucked up delusions. I see what you can't see. I make cross my skinny fingers. I'm barely alive, babe. Barely alive. In this one, he means he's known for so he's known for playing with his words. Mostly, it's not possible to translate them without some minor changes. Here he's saying "Jestem ledvi zui." Yeah. Which means being barely alive, but at the same time, it could also be translate to half dead. Okay, that's cool.
From the city with no perspectives.
From the city with no perspectives, Quebonafide was born and raised in what is this called? Chechnov. Okay, Poland. Poland. In other songs, he mentions that he's considered it is a city with no perspectives.
It is a small city.
It's very small. I guess it's got no chance.
My ex was from that city.
Oh, I swear.
Yeah.
Well, then it can't be that small. Well, with your ex is from there.
It is.
How big?
I think it's got like 30 or 40, possibly, thousand.
What, people?
Yeah.
It's 30 or 40 people.
30 or 40,000.
So in the song from an alternative album,
I can't remember. This was like 2 years ago.
So he's got another song, called Diaphanic Euphoria. In the song Bogini, Quebonafide says, "I don't even know how to say this. Read that out, bro."
Look, we'll skip this part.
Okay, fine.
Because that's just verses on verses.
All right, cool. So up next, he says, "Just survived the crisis, just save money on side, just good wife, but it's still not as pretty as Wheezy." Wheezy, is that Kanye? Wheezy's Kanye, I think. But just finish it or kill me. They shoot at me like I'm Harambe. I did not expect to see that lyric in there. But so many times this shit tried to break me. Moment of pleasure.
Wasn't Wheezy Lil Wayne?
Oh yeah, I mean, it might be. Yeah, you're right. I'm stupid. Apparently, Wheezy is a food and grocery delivery app on Google Play.
I don't know. I would assume.
Yeah, it's either Kanye or it's Lil Wayne. You guys let us know. We're probably being stupid. But yeah, and then he says moments of pleasure, then moments after fucking death. Ameno.
Ameno. Okay, let's get into
and then yeah, and then it goes into this do re mi. situation here. But yeah.
What does it mean though?
So Dorime, sample from the Error song called Ameno. When translated to English, it says, "Take me to the inside, absorb. Take me to take me, disclose, hiding oneself. Take me." That's apparently what. So I guess Dorime means take me, which is not what I thought. Dorime, that no, you're moving mad now. You're moving mad.
Yeah, let's get into it.
Let's go on to Reto's verse now.
Mój dans makabre, więc chodź do tańca, gdy krok to szansa i los nam gra. Mam duszę starca, nie umiem walca na palcach hard. Na palcach hard, na palcach hard. Mój dans makabre, więc chodź do tańca, gdy krok to szansa i los nam gra. Mam duszę starca, nie umiem walca na palcach hard. Na palcach hard, na palcach hard. Ciągle spływają tylko winy, cierpię za swoje, reszta to nie ja. Doroślej bywają tylko czy mi na dobre wyjdzie, to beznadzieja ogarnia kiedy swe myśli zbieram, to czas na sen myślę, czyżby teraz nie widzi mi się i łypie okiem i liczę czego móc się spodziewać, co mi wejść na łeb, albo bym zdech jak piesa, to mnie nie urządza. Przelewam krew za krew, wymieniam wdech na wdech, telefon zdech na łączach. Takie miewam marzenia, ej. Niektórzy myślą, że nie mam sumienia, ej. Lecz skoro na lepsze się zmieniam, jak mnie mam, jak włączyć mam serce, jak mnie mam, że nie mam, ej. Wierzę w to co widzę, ufam jedynie nagrobkom. Jak ci na pierwsze wybierają lider, często na drugie ci dają samotność. Jak jaram w kurze, to opuszczam szybę. Jak zjada smutek, to opuszczam głowę. Nieraz się na niej miewało mieć ślipę, choć niby na zdjęcia zerkając nie powiesz, co? Czy z połowy jestem martwy, gdy nie bolą głowy takich jak ty mi urywa łeb? Jestem chory czy normalny, ty wiesz skoro tworzysz fakty, a ja mam ukrywać je? Słyszę więcej, czuję więcej, widzę więcej i to trochę ciężkie dla mnie, odkąd wiem. Bo mi kurwa pęka serce i to dzieje się codziennie, jakby chciało odciąć tlen. Dans makabre, więc chodź do tańca, gdy krok to szansa i los nam gra. Mam duszę starca, nie umiem walca na palcach hard. Na palcach hard, na palcach hard. Mój dans makabre, więc chodź do tańca, gdy krok to szansa i los nam gra. Mam duszę starca, nie umiem walca na palcach hard. Na palcach hard, na palcach hard.
Okay.
Just quickly before you say anything, I just would like to say that this was pure profit from them.
Why?
Because the video, yeah, they're just in the forest.
Yeah, I was I was thinking this the whole time. It's just
spent no money on the video.
Literally, they were like,
got 118
they were like,
mil views.
He was like, Reto, hey bruv, you got a park near you that we could just go filming, like down there, and then they just went to the park at midnight and just filmed.
Yeah, do you know what I like though? Like, you would have, like, if you didn't know me, you would have never, ever come across this video.
No, I wouldn't. It's got 120 million views.
It's crazy, isn't it?
But alright, so I mean,
should we go through the?
Let's go through Reto's verse real quick. So Reto says, "Around me only guilty. I suffer for my own, nothing else."
Guilt, not guilty.
Oh, sorry, guilt. Acting like adult, but will it end well? It's hopeless. I should be asleep. When I try to gather up my thoughts, I don't really see it. I leer and count things that I should be expecting. So Reto, just like many people, has troubles falling asleep. When you lay in bed, it's normal to start thinking about important and heavy topics, is what the sort of the looking into point of that is, what the genius thinks that is. So up next there is, he says, "They try to walk over me and hope I die like a dog. I don't see it. I spill blood for blood, exchange breath for breath, phone line died. That's what I dream about. A." Up next he says, some think I have no conscience. A, but if I'm right, I'm changing for the better. Then how do I stop being heartless if my heart isn't there? A. Okay, so we'll skip that one for now. I believe it. I've seen it, and I trust only tombstones. What Reto might mean here is that the words from the Bible saying, "Blessed are those who have not seen and yet believed." He shows clearly that he doesn't believe in heaven or any afterlife, and tombstones are the last proof of death that he can see. Okay. Then he says, "If you're born to be the leader, then you're born to be alone." That is fair, you know. Sometimes when you're a leader, you are at the top. You can sometimes
feel
be,
like that.
huh?
Yeah, you can feel like that.
Yeah. Originally here, Reto says that if your first name is leader, then your middle name is loneliness. I think that here he didn't mention only leaders, but generally people made for greater things. Okay. When I smoke in the ride, my windows go down. When sadness eats me alive, my head goes down. You could see from my face that there's too much on my mind, but you can't see it on no photos, huh? That is true. Like, that's what I'm saying. Some people are there's a lot of people out there that have so much going on the inside, but they'll only upload stuff of their happiness and stuff like that, which I understand as well. Like,
yeah, you're not gonna upload when you're sad.
Yeah, true. Then he says, could it be half of me that died? When people like you rarely have headaches, but my head is constantly killing me. Is there something wrong with me, or am I normal? Here again, Reto made reference to the title saying that half of him had died. So by headaches, he means issues, troubles, fears. Most people are focusing on only small things from their environment, like jobs or families. These people rarely think about bigger issues that aren't directly connected to them. Like, is there an afterlife? What's the meaning of life? Later, Reto asks if he's normal, or maybe there's something wrong with him for thinking too much. I don't think he's
normal.
No, I think it's normal to sometimes think. Like, sometimes I get in a position where I'll be like, shit, man, in like 80 years I'm gonna be dead or something,
yeah,
you know.
Bro, I think that all the time.
And I'm just thinking, I don't want to die. Like, what's that gonna feel like? What's it gonna be like when I'm 80 years old? I can remember my entire life behind me. What's
At
that
least
gonna?
you will no longer be Rudy.
I might be Rudy. I'll keep dyeing my hair Rudy after I go grey. But yeah, no, it's normal. It's normal. And then for his last few last few bars, he says, "You should know, with made-up facts that I should hide. I hear more, feel more, see more. World's complicated since I do. Every fucking day my heart is breaking, like it tried to cut off oxygen." As I said,
you know, the better you sleep.
Yeah. So as I said, the less you know, the better you sleep. People who worry only about vague things aren't affected by them that much. If you start thinking about bigger things and ask important questions, you might find some answers. Problem is that sometimes the answer leaves a scar on our mental state. If your heart won't have access to the oxygen, the next thing that will happen is a heart attack.
Jesus.
You know, these lyrics are a lot more
deeper than you thought.
Like, I thought they were. I was like reading them thinking, oh, they're not that bad, and then Jesus Christ.
And surely a lot of people must be relating because of the views. And
I reckon that's why. Yeah, I reckon that's why it's got so many views, because it's
so
something to relate
go
to.
through stuff like this.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, as sad as it is, and sometimes depressing music like this, but it helps a lot of people.
It does. It gives them. It lets them know that they're not alone in the world thinking that stuff. You know, and that can be a calming thing as well. But
thank you for reading all of that, because I was just listening.
Yeah, it's fine, bro. It's fine. It's Rudy channel, and you're and you're my guest. It's my guest, Michal.
All right.
So
anyway, what'd you give this one?
This one, I think I'm gonna give it a 7.5 out of 10. Like, I like it. I like the verses and stuff like that. I like that the lyrics had meaning, but yeah, it's just it's not something that I listen to on a regular basis. Me personally, I like to keep quite a more positive mindset.
Yeah.
And
this
I like
is something
to,
I'd listen to on a daily.
Jesus. But yeah, no, I like to keep more of a positive mindset sometimes. Not to say that this is only for negative people and stuff like that. It's just sometimes it feel like if I listen to this quite regularly, it might make me feel a bit
down.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? But what about you? What are you giving it?
An 8.
An 8, yeah.
An 8, yeah. Similar thoughts. Nothing to add, to be honest.
Okay. Fair.
Yeah, I agree. I wouldn't listen to it on a regular, but it is a good one.
Yeah, it is a good to know what these guys are kind of going through and how they are and stuff like that. But
they fit together well.
Yeah, they do, and they did go in hard in some of the verses as well. Like their verses were long as well, and I feel like at one point I heard Quebonafide just going in and he was waiting to take a breath, and I'm just like, bro, breathe. But yeah. Cool, guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for suggesting this this one. Keep sending in more suggestions and stuff, and we'll have a look. But as always, subscribuj, proszę, and dziękuję, and we'll see you in the next one.
See you in the next one, guys. Peace.
Peace.